Welcome, Taylor families. It's Mrs. Wilson here. I'm going to read a story today called The Repairman. It is written and illustrated by my husband, Mr. Joel Wilson. The Repairman. The Repairman. Welcome to the land of monotony. These little people are monotones. They always do exactly what they are told, and they are always told exactly what to do. They all look similar, don't they? They all act the same, too. This guy is the sign repairman. Like every other good monotone, he follows the same path every day. But just in case he forgets where he is going, there is always a reminder nearby. Those signs are everywhere. They must always be very easy to read. So his job is really important. One way only. Sign repair. Don't tread new ground. He has to work hard every day because there are so many signs that need his upkeep. It seems like every morning when he gets to the factory, the stack of signs get bigger and his bottle of ink gets smaller. When it is finally time to go home, he's beat. But he knows that he is not supposed to complain. So he just lowers his head and watches his feet fall into the same old path. Hey, it could be worse. Soon he'll be home. With a good night's sleep, he will wake up refreshed and ready to work. Right? Not this time. Today, a tiny round stone has fallen right into his path. His next steps zips awkwardly over the stone, sending our little monotone friend flailing out of control. And he lands face first on the cold, hard ground. It really shakes up his head. He slowly picks himself off the ground. He tries to gather his sense of direction. One way. It's useless. He can't even see the demanding signs that scream at him to get back in line. When he finally opens his eyes, he sees something amazing. Even though everything he has ever known is telling him to turn around and walk away, he can't. He won't. Danger. Forbidden area. Turn back now. What is this barrier? No trespassing. No, it's a doorway. So what's on the other side? Things are about to change. He stares at the doorway for a long time as thoughts flood into his mind. Then, with a smile on his face, he walks home, excited to know that there is more to this world than he ever imagined. He doesn't even pay attention to the signs that bark the same old tired orders at him, as they always had done. He is too busy thinking of what might be beyond that doorway. When he gets home and lies down for the night, his mind is still racing. Those signs are persistent, and they remind him that the well-traveled path has always been good enough. They make a strong argument. Get in line. Stay in line. But not strong enough. He has something to say too, so he repairs some signs. His words are powerful. Enough. It's time for things to change. Create your own path. And so are his actions. With a heart full of courage, he takes the first step of a brand new path. It seems that he is not the only one ready for change. Others follow his lead, ignoring the signs that tell him to stay in line. They are amazed and confused by what he shows them. But more importantly, they are curious. They decide to open this door to see what is on the other side. But they are just little monotones, and this is one massive door. They can't budge it. They can't even dig under it or go around it. The signs mock their efforts. Perhaps they should listen and get back to the normal routine. Access denied. Dead end. The door seems to look down on them. This is a waste of time. Give up now. But the repairman knows he is more than just a little monotone. He won't back down. He grins, clenches his fist, and swings with determination. Crack echoes throughout the land. The sign seems desperate now, and soon the reason is clear. Stop! The barrier begins to fall apart. So does the land of monotony. The little people that once referred to themselves as monotones are suddenly full of hope and wonder. The signs begin to change. Look. The old paths fade away. Tread new ground. Everybody would soon be making their own. One way only? I don't think so. No more waiting. It's time to make it happen. And be the one, lead the war. Take time to look around, to see all that's possible, to take the first step. Then find the courage. It's good to be a repairman when there are things that need to be fixed. The end. So now it's time for you to be the repairman. And if you had a sign like this, what words would you put on your own sign? I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope you're all well. Take care and stay healthy.